Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Foreign Strategies. Prepare for takeoff.
So we started ahead of schedule.
Oh, what you mean we started? Oh, nah, we're gonna go 35 minutes.
Oh no, we started before 4.
Oh, for real? We're starting at 4 exactly.
Yeah, we started ahead of schedule.
Oh, it's all good. Nobody pay attention to that. people will be listening sometimes. Yeah. Oh, they get that update.
Yeah.
What?
You want to give them a couple minutes, like for people to come around, because I think before we start, I think it'd be good. How was your weekend, man? Before we start,
it's good, man. The weekend was good.
Yeah.
Odessa was cool. I like Kiev better because it's more of a city vibe. Odessa is more of a kind of Tulum vibe, I would say.
Oh, really?
I mean, I wouldn't say Tulum vibe, but it's more beachy, kind of stuff like that. So more of a city guy. I mean, the city of Odessa is straight.
Yeah.
But where we stayed was close to the beach. It's called like Arcadia. So it's like real popular in the summertime. With like most places being closed right now, it's pretty busy because most people from Europe are traveling to Ukraine instead of these other places because it's just a lot more freedom here.
Odessa over Kiev?
No, Kiev over Odessa.
Okay. And you going to another place, right? Kharkov? Am I saying?
Well, I was in Kharkov, but not. Yeah, not anymore.
Oh yeah, so, man, you were.
What's up?
You were in that same place with that crazy lawyer.
Well, yeah, she's Kharkov. Yeah. That was the same place. The chick that came visit me a couple weeks back, she's from that area. Kharkov. Yeah, but got her to come down instead of going.
Nice.
So yeah, it's an interesting vibe up there. It's different. It's more, I would say, it's like the Kiev is like a New York. Kharkov is probably like a Houston, just like a regular city,
Oh, really?
Not the main city.
Yeah, that's really crazy how like cities are. You can like make a contrast between some cities that's like in the Western world and non-Western world, and you can be like, because that's like how it is in Australia. You can compare Sydney to like LA. Well, you can Long Beach, and then you can compare Melbourne to New York, and that's like really crazy how like the personalities of different cities are like similar.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So, yeah, you want to let's do another minute.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm on the verge of getting a new drone, and I talked to Brad. He's in Miami right now, and he's heading out to LA. So he's like, yeah, he can get on the show whenever, and he could talk about dating and yogi and
Okay.
He might be in Mexico at the same time that we might be out there, so he can like be on a panel when we in Tulum and we have like the girls. He can like be like the special guest. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah. I think it'd be good to get a mixture, right? We can interview women as well as men.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring diversity.
Yeah. So it's 4:00 and it's 10:00 over there, right? 11.
11, yeah. It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today's show. Do we have people in the chats?
I don't think I
don't see anybody.
You're able to see now, right?
What you say?
You're able to see like the viewers and all that?
Nah, you know what I have to do? I actually have to go to the YouTube page itself and like look at the to see who's live and see who's in the chats. That's how I was able to see I had to figure that out the hard way because I wasn't able to see it. Oh, it's on private.
It's on
Oh,
private? Oh, that's why. It's like, dang. Okay, let me
it's
go
on.
on you.
I just changed
Can
it.
you turn it? You can change it? Okay.
Yeah, I just changed it just now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. It's a good thing I checked that out. Okay,
Well,
we live, but it's on private, so nobody can see it. So,
Can you imagine we sat here for an hour
the
talking
whole
to
thing was private, yeah.
It would have been pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded.
That was crazy, man.
Jesus Christ.
That's why we need a producer, man, to take care of all this stuff. We won't have to worry about that. Doing a whole show. Imagine we had like 6 girls on the panel, right? And it's really good, crazy content. And it's like, guys, this whole thing was private. What? It's like pre-recorded.
Bro.
Oh gosh, man. So when it's public, does that mean like does it get out to the public? Like what happens? Does it tell people that hey, it's public?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I log on. Let me see what it looks like for my log in.
Because I don't want to start the show and you know what I mean? I'm looking at this right now. It's live. It's live, but I'm looking at this right now.
So did you okay, yeah, so us.
Общайтесь с клиентами.
Today's a Saturday, right?
Friday.
Oh Jesus! I'm thinking it's Saturday already. Wow.
Why can't I see?
Okay, we got somebody in the chats. All right, we can start the show now. What's good, man? What's good?
Boy, what's going on, my man? Good to see you.
Is that French? Oh, no. So today's show is going to be about is Instagram good for dating? T-Bob, what is your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts, brother? Is Instagram good for dating?
So when it comes to, would you say like meeting women in general, or just how would you say it like that? Just like for meeting, or just like general? Is it good for just like advertising?
Is it good for all the above? Is it good for advertising? Is it good for pre-selection? Is it good for using it on your dating profile, your dating apps? Is it a good way to get, instead of getting the number, you get the Instagram? You know what I mean? So like pretty much above.
I would say definitely, yeah. I would say Instagram is probably the best thing you can do right now at the moment when it comes to dating. Is that going to be the case for every woman? No. I mean, there's been some times where I never even like give my Instagram out to a woman that, let's say, I met on Tinder or something like that. But most times it is going to be the deciding factor when it comes to getting women. But I don't think it's necessarily the one all be all. Is that how you say that phrase? One all be all?
The end all be all?
End all be all. Jesus Christ. I gotta
that's all good.
That's why I do pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so it's not end all be all, but it's definitely extremely important in today's age. Every girl I've interviewed over the past couple of weeks, they've said it's important. And just to show that you have some interest. I guess we can go on that later. Let me just answer the question. So yes, question is yes.
You know what's crazy? In my experience with it is I use it to vet women. It's particularly on dating apps too, because I feel like when I'm on Tinder and I ask, "Hey, do you have Instagram?" and they're like, "Nah, I don't really use it." That kind of like it depends if they're like a teacher or something. That kind of raises red flags for me because it's like the way a man moves and the way a woman moves, especially with vanity, is different. Like a woman's go-to is her vanity. So if she's not using Instagram to use in a dating market, especially right now, then I'm like, she got something to hide and she just not looking like her pictures. Like something's up. So like a lot, like I'm pretty sure you go through the same thing, right? On Tinder. Now girls come like they writing you first and they're saying, "Hey, you are too good to be true. You look too good. Like your profile got to be fake." Like, oh, really? Well, check me out on Instagram. I can hit you with the video chat on Instagram. Boom. I mean, Snapchat you could do that too, but like I think Snapchat is a different demographic. It's like for a younger crowd.
No.
But I hit them with the hey, hit me up on Instagram and we can have a conversation there. And then whatever you need me to do there. I'm tagged in photos. I have social proof. I'm with other people. I'm hanging out with friends. Like that would take a lot of energy to make a fake profile and to live somebody else's life and have a curated lifestyle. So I think like in terms of like having an Instagram for that, I think it's a good vetting process to like just in case, like especially if you're in a place like Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Where girls drugging dudes, and it's like, yo, what's your Instagram? Okay, now I can see what kind of friends you got. Do you have friends? Why is it just photos of just you and you're not tagged anybody? It's like it's another way to like vet out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
crucial way, especially when you're in places like that, like DR, where women like try to clean your house. So I think it's a good safety, another way of being safe. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
And another question is, should you link your Instagram to Tinder?
That's actually a really good question. Me personally, I do not, just because I like to always keep a little bit of mystery there. Mystery is always a good thing. So I personally do not, but do I think it can it it can hurt you if your profile sucks, but other than that, I can't see it hurting you if you have a good profile. I mean, I can see it just boost it a little bit. But I personally don't link my Tinder just because I want to keep a mystery. I don't link my Instagram to my Tinder. How about you? Do you link it?
I
You
link it.
yours? You link it? Okay. Yeah. See, we got different approaches. I love it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that shows, right?
Yeah,
It still works.
Yeah.
It's not one way to any of this.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like when I noticed, it's like when I put the reason why I put my Instagram on my Tinder profile is because a lot of women thought I was fake. They thought I was using my pictures. And when I was traveling overseas, this is weird, man. This is really creepy. But every once in a while, a girl will send me a message saying, "Yo, there's a guy using your profile pictures," and I'm like, "Nah, let me see." And they show me it's me. It's a fake profile with like, I'm like, well, that's not me because I have my own, and it's really crazy. So I was like, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna put my Instagram up there, and they're gonna see that it's really me. I'm tagged in photos, going back to what I was saying before, and like it's crazy how women use it versus what I use it. Right? I use it just to like so women can be like, "Oh, you're fake," but women use it so that they can get the clout. Or like for example, that girl in Playa, She has a whole full boyfriend, and she always like every once in a while when I have a story up, she like if it's like a really cool story, she's like, "Yo, what's up? What's going on? Where you at?" Um, and I'm like, "Wait, don't you got a boyfriend still?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do." And I'm like, "Do you want to hang out?" She's like, "Nah, I just got a boyfriend." I'm like, "Well, what was the point?" And then I find out I end up match with her on Tinder, and I'm like, "Okay, I see what she's doing. She's just on there. She's like, I'm Brazilian, I'm hot. I'm just collecting matches off of Instagram." And she's just basically using Tinder as a way to market herself. And I remember when I was dating her, she would tell me this, and I was like, "Well, okay, so if you were using it to market, wow, how come you responded to me?" Because I hit her up, and she was like, "I looked at your photos, and you look cool, and you look like you travel a lot, blah blah blah." And it's just crazy. It's just interesting how like the gender roles, like we both use it for different things. Not saying that like, yeah, not saying all men use it the way I use it, and not all women use it the way she uses it. But let's be real. If she's a hot chick and she got Instagram, she's trying to get them followers up.
Exactly. Trying to be like every other hot chick. It's like hot chicks that are trying to get Instagram followers. It's like, cool. You're just
Yeah.
like every other one. Like it's
Right.
funny. That's very funny. If you're not making money off of that,
Yeah.
yeah. Because guys, as guys, we don't care if a girl
Mhm.
has 100,000 Instagram followers or 3.
Right.
We that means
Yeah,
nothing.
we don't. It's different. Different ballgame. We don't.
Yeah.
And the way we use it, like especially like with the dating techniques, like I remember watching this video. I forgot who the guy was, and he was saying that the way he would use to like, let's say you're dropped in a new town, right?
Mhm.
And let's say it's Stockholm, right? You never been to Stockholm before, and you kind of want to use Tinder a little bit. I mean Instagram. So I tell you, T-Bob, you should check out Horn Husset. It's like one of the hot hip hop spots. That's where all the girls go to check out the brothers. You can go on Instagram and hashtag Horn Husset. And once you get that Horn Husset, you can even go to the profile self. And you can look at the photos that they put, look at the girls that comment and like it. And if you find them attractive and you see that they're following Horn Husset, you just follow them, right?
Exactly.
Once you follow them, let's say you find this one dime and you follow her, she follows you back. Then you can get that conversation going, and then you can be like, "Yo, I'm in town for a week. I'm going to Huhasset," and she's like, "No way, I go there too." And you could be like, "Oh, really? You know, darn well you know she goes there."
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. That is a good finesse.
Pretty
That is-
much.
yeah. That is a great finesse, man. Yeah, I like that. So you okay, would you say you do more of your prospecting? I say prospecting, Jesus. Would you say you get more dates from Tinder or Instagram?
It's really crazy though. I definitely get more dates from dating profiles, but I get a lot of high quality women sliding in my DMs because the Travel Channel. They always say, "Yo, I saw your Tulum video. It was dope. Um, I'm going there in a week. I'm going there in 2 weeks." Like I had one model. She slid in my DMs. She was like Ethiopian, bad chick from LA. Slid in my DMs, and I was somewhere else. Unfortunately, I was somewhere else. I think I was in Mexico City. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be out there for a week." And I was like, "Yo, we should get together." And she's like, "Sure, let me know." And I was like, "Well, if I'm out there, I'll hit you up." She was like a straight up 10. And basically, Instagram was kind of like a crypto, cryptocurrency where it's like passively, aggressively making money for me. Instagram is like passively aggressively my calling card or my dating resume or whatever the case may be, without me doing anything. I just put a video out on Tulum 6 months or 7 months ago, and it did really well. And they saw that, and they was like, "Oh, his Instagram is there. Let me hit him up. Oh, he looks cool. He looks very approachable. He likes to travel. I'm going to Tulum. You know, he's like a cool guy." And then I go in for the kill, and that happened to me a couple times. Even with Scottsdale girl, she slid in the DMs too, and she was like, "Yo, I'm going to Tulum," and I was like, "Oh, I can meet up with you." She said, "Yeah, come. I'm with my girls," and I was somewhere else in Merida, somewhere far away in Mexico, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Wait, yeah, is anybody in the chats? Seems kind of like anybody in chats, T-Bob? You see anybody like
See, boy, it's in there right now.
That's why I thought today was Saturday, because I thought people would be out. We got 9 people watching. Okay, I can see. All right, I'm gonna continue.
But nah, your point on yeah, so I think Instagram you definitely get higher quality.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, the dating apps, the more attractive women, their Instagrams are clogged up, right?
Mhm.
So it's not the fact that they're not interested in you, they're not even seeing you because you got thousands of guys in front of you.
Mhm.
So typically the better chicks, they're coming from Instagram.
Mhm.
At the end of the day.
Right.
I would say on average.
Mhm.
Yeah, obviously majority of the dates and meetings come from dating apps for sure. Of course.
Yeah.
Logically that makes more sense because you're strictly on there to meet women, whereas Instagram it's a bunch of random stuff going on. But yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a girl that's like, I remember when I was in Australia and I was in the Gold Coast. I'd never been there before in my life. And I was like, yo, man, I'm liking these girls on Tinder, but what that Instagram do? So I went on Instagram, I hashtag Gold Coast. I saw like 10 baddies slid in their DMs. Because I was like, yo, I'm American, Black American guy, decent shape. I'm pretty chill. I love to travel. I think I'm fun. Let's see what I do out here. So I slid in like 10 girls' DMs. I think like 5 of them wrote me back. And then the one that showed me the highest interest was a baddie, bro. I just hung out with her. And I ended up hanging out with her for 2 weeks. I ended up staying at her place. And that's when I was like, okay, there's some power in this Instagram thing. You know what I mean? The way I used it was correct. I just came at her respectfully. I was like, hey, listen, I'm in town for a week. And she was like, oh, only for a week? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, you should stay longer. You could just stay at my house. She's like a business owner. She owned her own business and everything. She had owned her own house and hung out with her friends, and she was fun. And I think I ended up staying for like 4 weeks. I ended up staying for a longer time. I was staying. And she had like 40,000 followers, and like all her photos were like pictures of her, and that's it. None of her friends, just pictures of her. And I was just thinking, like, it never thought that came to my mind was like, did she make money from this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So looking back at it, it's like I don't even know if she made money. It's like it's just basically her dating resume. It's a dating, like it's showing her like, hey, this is who I am. This is the lifestyle that I have. You know what I mean? We got. Do y'all add tags to your Instagram post? Do you add tags to your Instagram post, T-Bob?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know if they really do much, but I do because you never know.
Right.
You never know.
Nice. Well, You want to put that up there?
Appreciate that, boy.
How do you say that? How do you say his name?
I know. Am I saying that right, man? Boy, how do you say? Oh, well, I will ask him how you say it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man. Crazy, man. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that, bro.
So what I do is for the travel stuff, I use tags. Like let's say if I'm doing a post in Tulum, I'll do Tulum. Obviously, I'll do tags that's not heavily populated. Like if I see 1 million people using it, I'm not gonna use it. I typically try to use like 100,000 or less. And then does it work? I don't know, man. Because they always changing it. They always change. He said you got it right. They always changing it. They always shifting the algorithm around. And my thing is this: if you don't have a big following, you gotta pay to play. If you want to get if you have a business and you want to get that viewership out there, because I really don't think that hashtags are doing crazy damage like that unless you have viral content. Because I had a friend, he's a vegan and he lives in Atlanta, and he had 13,000 followers, right? And he put a TikTok out. Now TikTok had the way TikTok algorithm was set up was like it's so easy. It's much easier for you to go viral because they want the app to grow. So he was making vegan recipes, and he made, you know how you have like fried chicken? He made fried chicken, but he made it with mushroom. And it was a 30-second clip, and it exploded. BuzzFeed picked it up, WorldStar, and then BuzzFeed picked it up on Instagram, retweeted or reshared his video. He has 6 million views. And within 1 week, he grew from 13,000 followers to 130,000 followers. So I think it's just about, if you're trying to grow, I think it's just about the content. I don't think we're necessarily about the tags, but tags, I guess, help. It's better to use it than not use it. That's what I say.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. That's what it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Appreciate your prime time.
Yeah. Yo, we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep this short. We're gonna do like 3 more minutes because we just wanted to do a 30-minute podcast about Instagram, and we didn't want to drown it out. But yeah, man, that's my experience with Instagram. I see a lot of people out there, they have like Instagram courses, and it made me go back to my Instagram and clean it up. Like all the stuff that I was doing in the past, like I just made it more up to date. But I would like to in the future is have once we have girls on the panel, bigger following, I would like to have them rate guys' Instagram. We do like they could critique the Instagram, talk about what they like about it. We could do smash, marry, a friend zone. And for anybody that's watching this, hit us up on Instagram.com/foreign strategies and submit your Instagram if that's something that you're interested in. We can have the girls. We can even take a look at it too, because I think you're probably better than I am, D-Bob.
Looking at people's Instagrams?
No. I mean like your way your Instagram is set up. Like I think you have a good handle on it, how to present yourself, take really quality pictures. How about going about using it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we both will be able to check it out, give you guys some feedback. Did you any more other questions you wanted to chat about? We got about 4 minutes.
Okay. All right. What do you think about we got a question. You see it? You want to pull it up?
Let's see. We got I'll read it out. Kyle, you set up dates before you even touch down the country or wait until you're already there to figure it out. So here in Ukraine, it was a last minute trip. So I actually waited until I got here. But typically I like to set up before I get here. At least two, because obviously one might drop off. So, so yeah, I usually just like setting up at least 2 dates before I get here. And typically, depending on the place I'm going, if I'm going to Brazil, I mean, you don't need to prepare too far out. But generally speaking, a week out, I generally start setting up dates. What about you? When
It
do you
depends
start?
on where I'm going. Like what I noticed, like when we went to Mexico City, like you don't really need to like set anything up because it's so populated. Like
Yeah.
I think Bumble was like popping in Mexico City. Like you
That's
get
the best city I've ever experienced, Bubble. Yeah.
yeah,
There
man.
in
Like
Amsterdam is good too.
for
I
Bumble,
went on. I just threw it on there the other day.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, dude, Amsterdam might be better than Mexico City once I think about it.
For Bumble,
Humble, yeah.
yeah, man. Like it goes crazy. So my thing is this. My approach is this. Like, where are you going? Okay, you're going to Mexico City. Research the place before you go there, and then put your needle on it. You know what I mean? Like test the waters. Put your toe in the water. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it lukewarm? If it's hot, then you don't really need to put in a lot of prep work because once you hit that ground and they see that you're here, you like fresh meat, man.
Exactly.
But if you go to a place and that needle not hitting, then you're gonna have to put some work in because when you get there, you're gonna be constantly trying to like find out what's the hot spots. You're gonna be thinking like, yo, why did I even come here? It's gonna take a long time to generate. It's gonna be like an iron, you know. You're gonna be like waiting for it to generate heat. So that's my advice. That's what I think.
Definitely. Yeah. Good question.
So yeah, I have one last question and then we could just wrap up. But let's say you are got out of a relationship and you see that your ex-girl is watching your stories, but you guys not following each other. Now how would you just let her follow you, like look at your stories and just pay no mind? Because I feel like Instagram can be like a passive aggressive tool.
Mm-hmm.
And like we get like my thing is like what do you think about like like using Instagram passive aggressively, like stories, looking at people's stories, throwing thirst traps, you know what I mean? Like well, like in terms of that, I think we got another question here. Have any of you been to Africa? Oh man, I want to go to South Africa, but there's a lot of craziness going down there. There's a lot of protesting. I was looking at the news and it's just really bad. I wanted to go to Cape Town because Cape Town is like
Europe, right? Africa.
another place.
Cape Town in Africa.
I just put my needle on it and I was like, you know what? I think I should go out there one day. So
We're going to Amsterdam. That's Amsterdam, bro.
yo,
That's Amsterdam in Africa.
I think Amsterdam was one of those places where, like, if we went there, like, you have to go there first, or I have to go there first.
Yeah, bro. There's a couple places, bro. We ain't going together. We gotta have a population of at least 100 million.
He said 100 million. Yeah, I actually had a boss from Kenya. He was really cool. And I actually put my needle out in Kenya on Tinder once, and like the girls they're really cool out there. Kenya, Rwanda, Morocco, Ethiopia. Yo, Ethiopian women are beautiful. I'm trying to think of any other places. I thought about Nigeria, but I be hearing too many stories. I don't know, man. Like that's something that's like I don't know. But yeah, Kenya I heard was dope. So yeah. But that's it, man. I just want to keep it short and sweet. That's all I got on the Instagram, brother. So,
Definitely. He says, I'm from Somalia. Women, beautiful but places. Yeah, it's rough times in Somalia.
damn, that's
But
crazy.
yeah, I'm sure. But yeah,
Love it.
man. At the end of the day, obviously Instagram is just another tool. It's
Right.
not all be all, but it's another tool.
Mhm.
Women look at it. I mean, I would say 2-3 years ago, I was a type that posts maybe twice a year.
Oh, really?
Twice a year, literally twice a year. I literally just started posting 2020. So I did fine without it, but I would say I've definitely noticed a difference since I did. So
Mm-hmm.
the quality has went up because now I'm not just focusing on Tinder. I'm also getting women from Instagram as well now. So
Yeah.
just another tool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be crucial to when we get a producer, or before we get a producer, for to get girls on a panel, and just because they are on Instagram, they want to be seen, they want to get on the platform so they could be seen. So I think it'd be a good tool, not even for dating. I think it's great for business, for
Yeah.
networking.
Oh, a bit. That's the only reason why I use it.
Yeah.
So, honestly, if it was just for dating, I probably wouldn't use it because it's
Right.
not that dating isn't as motivating as business for me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like you said, it's honestly more for business,
Right.
dating, sex. I would say.
Yeah,
People
for
would-
sure.
all right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. Keep thinking it's Saturday.
I know. I gotta get up in about 3 hours.
You got to get up 3 hours.
Yeah, I gotta catch that flight. 20-hour
Oh,
flight, bro.
you going back to Houston, right?
Yeah, man. 20 hours, 22 hours.
Bro, you
So-
must be really tired.
Bro, I'm about to be. I got 3 going here to Frankfurt to Denver to Houston, bro. So yeah, tomorrow I'm about to be. Yeah, man. Dude, I don't want to travel for a while. I ain't gonna lie.
Why do you think I posted up here, man? I'm like, oh,
Yeah, man, I'm tired.
I'm trying to get my weight up. I'm trying to get that gym bar back. That traveling was killing me, man.
Yeah, man. I need at least 2 months. At least 2 months. I mean, I don't count Mexico. That's not really that's not traveling. I mean, that's going down the street. But other places.
Well, how long you want Carbon Snell? What's good, man?
Carbon was good.
How long you want to go to Tulum when we go out there?
Say 4 days.
Cool.
3-4 days. Actually, I'll know this week.
Okay.
More this week.
Yeah, talk to the management about and like if they need the link to Esmeralda Tulum, I can send you that link.
Perfect.
See how I present a space, because I'm actually going to be working with Esmeralda again. They have a new addition on that hotel. They want me to. I don't know if he's capping, but he was like, "Yeah, I want you to be the kind of like the face of hosting when we have like new stuff come out."
Okay.
And they coming out with a crypto coin, some type of coin. He said that he'll hook me up. So I'm like, all right. He's talking about salary. I'm like, cool, man. I ain't gonna.
That's what's up.
That's why I'm following on a Great Spaces, the Esmeralda Tulum. I'm like, yo, that's a business partner right there. So
exactly. Yeah, I'm all about it, man. Yeah, we'll definitely get that set up. But yeah, I'll figure out this week
Okay.
what's up with Tulum. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm be in the US next
I
2
might have to
months.
pay you a visit, man. I might have to pay you a
Uh,
visit. I might have to pay you a
Yeah.
visit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Come down, man.
Come for a week
Come down
and
to
turn
the
up.
beach. Yeah. Come down to the H. We'll show you how to be degenerate.
Make some videos. Put it on Patreon.
Exactly.
Uncut raw stuff.
Oh man. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching once again. Your boy gotta
Yeah, you
get
gotta
his
get some
bed,
stuff.
catch his flight. But other than that, y'all take care.
Peace. I'm gonna hit that with the outro.
You gonna hit with the outro? All right, bet.
We're doing
Once again, thanks for flying with Foreign Strategies. Make sure you subscribe.